Now I'm glad that everybody's back from the intermission. We are in the final stretch. Of course, voting is just about closed right now. We've got, if you've got any more dollars to spend right here, you can do it on the internet right now. But we've want to take just a minute to say thank you to all the dancers. We're going to bring them out one more time and thank them for their investment of time and energy, their time away from their families. So what we're going to do is introduce the dancers one more time. So if I could get Team 1, Eric Spivey and Bonnie Akery to come back out. Team number 2, Mary Beth Horton and Chad Johnson. Team number 3, Matt Mixon and Cheyenne Hayes. Team number 4, Lori Duke Jones and Brandon Brown. Team number 5, Kelly Woodall and Savannah Hayes. Team number 6, Lee Johnston and John Krippner. Team number 7, Sydney Rowland and Caitlin Fleming. Team number 8, Amy Butterworth and Jeremy Bishop. Team number 9, oh my word. Team number 9, Richard Wyndham and Amy Hayes. Team number 10, Carol Jackson and Matthew Temples. Team 11, Wade Rhodes and Francie Keene. And lastly, team number 12, Alan Baker and Caitlin Batson. Now I know y'all know this, but up here on the stage, we've got 24 dancers, both professional and amateur alike. And I'm just going to ask Spivey, Dr. Spivey, Pastor Spivey here, how many hours do you think you put into this?
A lot.
100, 200?
Yes.
Okay, let's just say 200 times 2 is 400 times 12 teams. They put in thousands of hours away from their friends, their family, their jobs, so that they can help raise funds for the Circle of Hope and the Habersham County Rotary. And so we are grateful for all the work and the time and the investment that they've done, and we appreciate it so much, all of you. Thank you.
And while the judges are tallying their scores and the final votes are being verified, let's please welcome the Executive Director of the Circle of Hope, Suzanne Dow, and the Habersham County Rotary Club President, Michael Ford.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Dalton. You guys have done a terrific job tonight. Thank you, dancers. You have done an amazing job, and we appreciate you. Thank you for being here today. What a great community we live in. The way we gather together for a great cause. I'm just really appreciative of what I see. In just a few short minutes, we'll award the top 3 teams for the People's Choice and Judges Award. But while the final votes are being tallied, please allow Suzanne and I the opportunity to share the stage with these teams to recognize the hard work they put into making this such a successful event. Teams, thank you so much for all you've done. It's been amazing to watch you sacrificially give your time to practice and fundraise for our cause. We truly appreciate it. Suzanne and the Circle of Hope, it's an honor for our club to partner with you on this event. You have a terrific organization, and we're blessed to have you as part of our community. For 52 years, Habersham Rotary Club has been serving this community. Our scholarship program is now entering its 30th year and has provided in excess of $220,000 in scholarships. With the scholarship fund and the help of last year's Dancing with the Stars for Hope event, our club purchased a PTO-driven rototiller, which we donated to the agricultural program and the FFA of Habersham County Schools for Community Gardens. We recognized and rewarded over 20 students for their educational achievements, provided Christmas dinner, crafts, and some pampering for those at Circle of Hope. We'll provide approximately 12 scholarships to this year's senior class. We continue to support the Habersham Christian Learning Center and other community projects. In addition, our 61 members donated numerous hours to community service, including interviews at Lee Arundel Prison, involvement with Interact students at the schools, food drives, and other activities, positively impacting our community and the world, providing hope, service above self. That's what Rotary is all about. And tonight, you have been a significant part of making a difference. Thank you. I'd like to mention a few others who deserve a special thanks. Circle of Hope and Rotary volunteers, staff, Interact students, and board members. Warrior TV, thank you for the live stream to Natalie James. Natalie James, thank you for allowing us to take over your restaurant for the night. Donnie Bennett, who is hosting at Natalie James, thank you. Habersham County Chamber of Commerce, the Chamber Chicks, thank you for helping us wrap all the gifts. Clarksville School of Dance, Premier Dance and Performing Arts Academy, Main Street Gym, and Jazzercise, providing space for our teams to practice. And Habersham Central, thank you for allowing us to use this facility. Suzanne?
Good evening. I would like to start by acknowledging these 12 amazing teams. They have done a phenomenal job this year. And what most of you don't realize is that this process really began last October when they met each other for the very first time and found out who their partner was going to be tonight. And some of them didn't even know that person. They had never met him before until that night. So can you imagine meeting a stranger and then ending up doing what you've done tonight? It's just astonishing. Those of us behind the scene continue to be in awe at the amazing performances and all the time these 12 teams have put into tonight's event. They've not only learned their routines and done that flawlessly, but they've also been fundraising. When we ask people, or actually beg people to participate in this event, we aren't just asking them to dance in front of more than 700 people, but we're also asking them to help us raise money for Circle of Hope and Rotary. And so we would like to personally thank all of you for your efforts in this and for getting out of your comfort zone tonight and showing us your wonderful dance performances and helping raise funds for us. I'd also like to thank all of you here tonight and all of those at Natalie James. With the support of these teams and this event, you're taking a stand against domestic violence. You're helping to raise up someone in need, someone who's not fortunate enough to feel safe in their own home. Every second of every day, domestic violence impacts families in our community. Circle of Hope works with an average of 500 families a year. We provide emergency shelter, counseling, legal assistance, housing, and many other multiple services to help families escape and recover from the abuse they're experiencing. But ultimately, none of this is possible without the support of our community. There are so many amazing people and businesses that help make this fundraiser a success. In addition to our sponsors and businesses that purchased ads, we'd like to recognize some additional volunteers that help make tonight possible. Our dancer liaison this year was Holly Barrow, who worked with these 12 teams throughout the process, stayed in communication with them from day one. Our amazing stage director, Donna Trotter, and her helpers, Libby Doran and Susanna Tubbs. Our sound and lighting volunteers, Jeremy and Caroline Bishop. Yes, he did dance and run back and forth and do all that other stuff. Allison Singer and Dylan Lumsden. Rodney and Carrie Pugh with Southern Pro Video Productions, who created the video you've seen tonight. Our photographer, Lane Gresham, and her helpers, John Martin and Peter Madruga. The performers and dancers tonight from the Habersham Stage Raiders, Clarksville School of Dance, and Premier Dance and Performing Arts Academy. Tracy Marson Gill, Matt Paul, and Alina Reed, who helped some of these teams choreograph their routines. Our wonderful judges, Ann Platts, Suzette Collins, and Pollyann Eckerson. Our MCs, Dalton and John, thank you. You've been great. And of course, these 12 amazing teams. Thank you all for being here tonight. Turning it back over.